Alright, so my name is Tristan Taylor. I'm also a BAMN organizer from Detroit. And, you know, BAMN always talks about power. And we always talk about how the young people and the oppressed communities have power. And today, we made it clear that that talk is not just talk. King defined power as making someone say yes when they want to say no. When those cops ended up being our escorts because we refused to go on the sidewalk, we express our power over people who on a daily basis harass our communities and neighborhoods. Today was different. Today, because we were together. Today, because we were part of a movement, we were able to flip the tables. And so when we talk about power, it's not just an abstract thing. It's not just like this thing that we believe in, like one would believe in, you know, law of eternal. It's something that you can do and see and be a part of yourself, to express with your body, with your feet and your voice, that power that says to people who normally on a daily basis treat you without respect, that today is my day, that today these streets are my streets, that today the Capitol is my capital. Now, one of the things that I have really been thinking about lately is asking myself, what was so powerful about the civil rights movement that allowed it to bring forth other progressive movements in this nation? And the question that I had to come up with is because through fighting against Jim Crow segregation, fighting for voting rights, it was in a way redefining citizenship. And when you redefine citizenship, you open and expand democracy and opportunity for any and everybody in this society. We know that this fight is our fight if we want to move all of American society and all of this world forward to real progress. That winning immigration reform, redefining and expanding what it means to be a citizen, completely transforms this country. And just like we said today that the streets in D.C. were our streets, we can get to say that this nation that we built, that we put our blood, sweat, and tears in, is our nation, and we get to decide what goes on. The other thing that I thought about was how hard it was for us to get here and the obstacles put in our way. I want to let you know that in Detroit, one of the major immigrant rights organizations made clear that they were organizing one bus only for Detroit. And here's how they did it. First, they made sure that it was $60 no matter what. So if you couldn't pay, you couldn't get on. The second thing is they made sure that families who had children who couldn't go on the march unless they took them were uninvited. They said, well, if you have little kids, they probably can't take a 10-hour bus ride, so don't bring them. And the other thing that they did was to make sure that they didn't challenge any of the people in the community of Southwest, any of the leaders, the pastors, the fear that they were trying to perpetrate on that community on traveling to D.C. I thought about that because looking at all the different faces from all across the country, I asked myself, what did they do to be able to get here? What obstacles did they have to fight? How much money did they have to raise? How long would if they stand on that bus ride? The people who came here who were serious about immigration reform, who were serious about defending their lives, their self-worth, their families, they deserve our leadership. They deserve serious leadership because those people have power and we know it. We expressed it today. And we've got to teach that same lesson to them. And the best way we do that is by being examples of power in Detroit, at Ann Arbor, at Western Michigan University, in Oakland, in Berkeley. We can do this. We can do this because today, if you doubt it today, your power, you saw it firsthand. We were here. We can keep each other accountable. We can remind each other. Today, this day, we had power.